Hello, hello. I hope we are live. I guess we are. And welcome everyone. Was not able to stream yesterday because थोड़ा बहुत काम था यार. But we are back. We are back and we are playing Esoteric EBB. Continue होगा Esoteric Ebb, जो भी कहो. We are continuing the journey in the game and hopefully we progress a little bit further. और बताओ यार. 3 people in the chat. How you guys doing? Actually, I'm a little bit excited about Crimson Desert that is coming somewhere about 20th, right? 20th को आ रही है game. So I have a lot of excitement for Crimson Desert basically. Because बहुत बड़ी game होगी यार channel के लिए. And hopefully we gain some people, we gain some audience through it. Hopefully. एंड गेम भी अच्छा लग रहा है यार, तो खेलने में बहुत मज़ा आएगा. सम एक्शन वी वुड बी एबल टू सी ऑन द स्ट्रीम. अभी थोड़ा बहुत चिल लेड बैक गेम्स खेल रहे हैं अभी के लिए. तो वी आर नॉट प्लेइंग एनीथिंग हार्डकोर. यस, वी प्लेड रेसिडेंट इविल 0, बट दैट इज नॉट व्हाट आई वुड से आइडियल गेम फॉर मी, रेसिडेंट इविल 0. तो या प्लेइंग समथिंग मतलब अच्छा है यार. क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट मुझे सही लग रहा है, तो होपफुली मतलब कुछ अच्छे क्लिप्स निकले उससे. दैट्स द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव. एंड होपफुली वी एंजॉय एवरी, मतलब जो भी है चैट में, वी कैन एंजॉय द गेम एक्चुअली. एक थोड़ी बहुत बेयर बोन स्टोरी है बोल रहे हैं, बट आई डोंट नो हु टू बिलीव राइट नाउ कि कितने कितने पॉइंट तक ये मतलब ट्रू है पार्ट की स्टोरी, पॉसिबल स्टोरी है करके. कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं ठीक है, जितना बोल रहे हैं उतना डिलीवर किया है स्टोरी पे. तो ये सम पार्ट्स आर बिट इफी अबाउट क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट एज वेल. वी आर वेटिंग फॉर पीपल टू अराइव. 5-10 मिनट रुकते हैं, देन वी कैन स्टार्ट विथ एसोटेरिक. ये कर लेते हैं ना, नहीं तो लोगों को लगता है चोमू ऐसा ही बैठा है भाई, कुछ गेम वेम है नहीं इसके पास, ऐसे ही बैठा है. तो जस्ट इन केस गेम तो स्टार्ट कर देता है एटलीस्ट. यस, आई होप आज वो वाला जो लेयर है ना, गॉब्लिन वाला, वो गॉब्लिन लेयर नहीं, जो गॉब्लिन्स का एरिया है वो कंप्लीट हो प्रोबेबली. एंड एक दिन अपना कंप्लीट हो ये गेम में प्रोबेबली हो सकता है. क्योंकि वो रात में जो कॉलिन डैरो, जो इसका जो कोई जो मेन पर्सन है, उससे हम मिल पाए रात को, जो इसमें मिशन है बेसिकली. और जो उसको गार्ड कर रहे हैं जो लोग हैं वहाँ पे, तो वो भी एक मिस्ट्री है यार कि एक्चुअली में मतलब शी इज़ क्या बोलते हैं, एक एंटिटी है वो. एंड गोल्डन ऑर्डर करके कुछ तो है वो लोग. सो दे आर आल्सो इन द पावर स्ट्रगल आई गेस. हर कोई इलेक्शन के लिए मतलब दे आर गिविंग देयर एवरीथिंग फॉर द इलेक्शंस आई गेस. ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ. बाकी क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट है, और एक प्रैग्माटा भी लिया है मैंने, प्रैग्माटा भी खेलेंगे हम। वो भी डे वन ही होगा प्रैग्माटा भी, बट प्रैग्माटा का प्रॉब्लम है कि क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट तब तक ख़त्म होना चाहिए, एंड होपफुली वी वुड बी एबल टू क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट बाय under a month basically, and that is a big challenge for me to complete such a huge game under a month, because crimson desert का गेम प्ले बहुत ज़्यादा है यार। आई मीन इट इज़ एन 80 to 100 hours वर्थ ऑफ गेम प्ले, बट थोड़ा रश कर सकते प्रोबेबली, बट ट्राई करेंगे सारे क्वेस्ट करने का। उसमें भी सारे नहीं, बट जितने पॉसिबल हो पाते हैं। अगर कोई स्लॉग फेस्ट लगते हैं ना कि क्वेस्ट, तो मैं छोड़ दूंगा, बट रिपीटेटिव जो रहते हैं, मतलब कुछ कुछ सिर्फ फार्मिंग के लिए, स्किल फार्मिंग के लिए रहते हैं, वो वाले तो छोड़ देंगे। बट ये जो ऐसा स्टोरी जिससे ड्रिवन हो, मतलब स्टोरी ड्रिवन कुछ साइड क्वेस्ट रहते हैं, वैसे कुछ होगा तो आई एम अप फॉर इट इन क्रिम्सन डेजर्ट। भाई साहब बहुत गर्मी हो रही है यार आजकल, भाई में क्या ही गर्मी हो रही है। 5 मिनट में चालू करता हूँ, क्योंकि पीपल विल अराइव आई गेस, क्योंकि गेम भी बहुत सारा कंप्लीट करना है यार। So last time you got through the whole intro sequence just a day ago. A local tea shop exploded, and it's your job to figure out why. For some reason, you woke up at the bottom of a morgue. Great start. You had a little chat with Wisken, the pale-faced local Mortician. Yeah, okay, recap है. Then you went out to explore the city. Now Tolstad is a pretty big place, but just the shiny snippet that you are focused on already has ton of people around. You had a ton to look at. Now you still need to find that goblin chieftain. अरे हाँ यार, वो goblin chieftain से तो मिले ही नहीं है हम। वो कब मिलेगी I don't know. एंड होपफुली उससे हम मिल पाए एंड वो क्वेस्ट प्रोग्रेस कर पाया, बिकॉज दैट इज़ द मेन क्वेस्ट दैट वी आर ऑन, एंड अभी तक मुझे नहीं मिली है वो। प्रोबेबली थोड़ा बहुत ना एरिया एक्सप्लोर करेंगे, एंड वी विल ट्राई टू लुक आउट फॉर हर आई गेस। चलो यार स्टार्ट करते हैं आज के लिए, आज का स्टार्ट करते हैं, क्योंकि देर इज अ लॉट ऑफ गेम वेटिंग टू बी प्लेड, एंड आई वांट टू प्रोग्रेस आल्सो। तो करते हैं यार, आज के लिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। म्यूजिक क्या ही गॉड टियर है और गेम का। आई लव द म्यूजिक इन दिस गेम। बहुत सही म्यूजिक दिया है लोगों ने। ऑटो सेव है यहाँ पे, ऑटो सेव है यहाँ पे। कैन वी डायरेक्टली ये कर लूँ क्या? लेट्स सी। यार इसका चैट का कुछ इशू नहीं हुआ है ना? मुझे तो डर लगता है अभी, कभी कभी ये चैट गफले कर देती है। ठीक है ठीक है, नोबडी इज हियर आई गेस अभी तक। ओके, इसके साथ हम बात कर रहे थे। ये कुछ मतलब एक स्कॉलर है शायद, प्रोबेबली, एंड वी वर टॉकिंग विद हिम। ही आल्सो राइट्स बुक्स फॉर यहाँ पे टोलस्टैड पे, एंड ही इज आल्सो क्या बोलते हैं इसको, टीफलिंग नहीं, हाफलिंग है ये। सो ही इज हाफ ह्यूमन हाफ ड्वार्फ आई गेस। सो व्हाई डोंट यू यूज इसको। हम इतने सवाल पूछ चुके हैं, ये थोड़े बहुत बचे तो ये एक बार पूछ लेते हैं। I have time after the election. You should come visit then. Okay, I'll do that. Great. I have not had a chance to hold a dialogue with a cleric before. It will be interesting. Truth be told, I am very overworked. I am struggling with a certain topic. He makes a noise. Might once have been a cough. ठीक है. I am focusing on a specific idea of civics. The idea of two opposite faces of your ego, masculine and feminine. Explain. You see, there is a work called Book of the Mind. It is, in my opinion, civics masterpiece in the figurative sense. But is it like a secret book hidden deep in some dungeon? Oh no, I own several copies. There is a rare edition of this book which contains A rumored so-called final forward from Cividix himself. ठीक है, ये वो चेम्बर में रहेगी, वो जो नीचे जो जहाँ जाना है ना सिटी में, वहाँ पे रहेगी ये बुक probably. In this forward, he apparently reveals us a revelation about his categorization of the psyche. Oh, we gained experience specifically on the topic of gender. Okay, might be nothing, but it would be highly interesting to get grubby hands on it. He leans in and whispers, and more importantly, it would bring me great pleasure to know how much Cividix would be spending in whatever Thazanian mass grave he is buried. If he knew a halfling like myself was pioneering in his footsteps. He wasn't a fan, understandable. You guys are pretty weird. You want to develop his ideas further? Yes, that is the idea. Snur leans back in his chair. Okay. This final sixth edition of the book, it was only printed in 10 copies. The publisher then hiked up the price in order to sell it to collectors. Okay. 10 copies bani hai. Wow. What a rare book. Those collectors have then spent the last 3 decades using these copies as a form of investment, making sure to keep the content of that forward a tightly guarded secret. How terrible. Scholars' words should be freely available. Smart way of making money. It is about gender, then it's better to keep it secret. Smart way of making money, no doubt. Like any good capitalist method, it sucks value from a work like mosquito sand. Okay. So what do you want me to find this rare book? He nods. I drank a bit too much the other night, and in my desperation, I paid a diviner to cast locate object for me. Second level, okay, ये divination, okay, spell है. And movement of a familiar object within 1000 feet. It is common for scammers to pretend to cast this and find nothing. ठीक है. I didn't expect anything, and it was very expensive. However, she actually found it. A copy of the 6th edition of Book of the Mind is here, very close to the water lane view. And she even told me the exact direction. He points to the floor about 40 meters straight down. Meters? It's in the city below, and you trust the divine? And what was the name of this diviner? Lisa, I believe his name. She used to have a hut on the top of Free Strider building. The new way. People in the east have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly crept into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. It wandered away, I think. Okay. She seemed kind. I hope she stops working for those effing parasites. It's in the city below. Yes, exactly. Meters. Right. 40, like of 100 feet. 150 maybe. 40 बोला है ना ये पहले. What? Sorry, the diviner was a free strider. You know they are like in reads. Silly decimal people. And you trust that this diviner. Well, trust might be a strong of word, but she was connected to the free riders, and while they are ruthless capitalists, they would not keep a scam artist around. Or if they did, it would be very funny, of course. This sounds like a quest. Sure, why not? तो इसका book ढूंढना है. ठीक है. Delve into the dangerous tunnels below and get me that book. Don't get yourself killed, and in exchange, I will. Well, what the F kind of reward do you want? You swear a lot. I want you to teach me how to be a man. I want to heal my broken mind. I don't know. I want you to heal my broken mind, I guess, because we don't remember anything, right? मुझे भी वही लग रहा है. ये कर लेते हैं. Impossible. No one can fix another's mind. I can promise support, but no guarantee. Choose something else. He shrugs. I have books in drawers. You know what he says, and it snaps his fingers. The book itself is expensive and probably magical in some sense. So वो book ही हमें दे रहा है. Wow. Get me the book. Let me take a look at that forward, and you keep the book afterwards. That's still a quest, right? So you can't offer me anything else. That sounds wonderful. I love quest. I don't have to even return to you in the case. Can just take the book and go. नहीं ये नहीं करेंगे हम. We are not scammers. I am not an expert in what kind of weird shit is down there, but the city below is dangerous, so don't wander blindly. Good luck, Cleric. Yes, all of them. A sentient folk has the base ability to come up with random ideas and turn into emotionally resonant tales. Tales that explore the condition of life itself and make us feel many things. But an interesting thing happens if one were to study the core parts of these stories. That even if the look at stories crafted in the entirely different bands, separate isolated tribes, or even the worlds outside Yor itself. Divide splits the circular coast of Yor into 8 geographical areas, commonly known as bands. Each band has a unique esoteric and natural traits and stretches from the coast to the infinite west. There's overlap. ठीक है. Humans who live in the remote mountains of Yim have the same repeated tropes in their foundational myths as the humans in Reeds. ठीक है. Same for halflings. The Stormbloods of Kargamesh have the same variations as my people in Fordnip, despite being separated in esoteric evolution by at least 10 millennia. It's as if every folk is haunted by a spirit, like an unconscious collective dream of concepts and ideas that follow us. ठीक है. Even those who separate folk originate from entirely different worlds. Could you imagine? Okay, two folk arrive through two separate gates of Yor. ठीक है. They are alien to one another culturally, spiritually, biologically, yet they share those core myths. ठीक है. This is what I'm studying. Okay, okay. That is very interesting. I'm not sure I understand. That's stupid. I have no idea what you're. That is very interesting, I guess, isn't it? Most important is provable. Okay. It's likely type of collective unconscious spread across each folk type. Yes. Was it provable? Reproducibility analysis. ठीक है. Cultures and folk who had no contact with one another, even originating from different worlds, both have same core myths. ठीक है. Narrative traits, archetypes, repeated tropes. ठीक है. It's the same method used when uncovering ancient dead languages, using common denominators to narrow down similarities and differences. ठीक है, I get it. He adjusts his mustache. Now, there hasn't been that much reproducibility yet from my peers. Still working on getting other scholars on the topic. ठीक है. A very fancy way to phrase it, I would say if an all sentient folk shared those same core traits, it would be exactly that. ठीक है. Collective unconscious है. ठीक है. Collective conscience नहीं है, unconscious. I do look for that. ठीक है. Possibility of distilling not the core myths of each folk but of all sentience. ठीक है. It would not surprise me if there was another layer to this puzzle. Yes. He lifts a finger, no clue. It is harder to pinpoint due to the nature of merging cultures. In case like humans and dogs here in Norvik, there's more data but not enough to say anything of note. But it seems to me like the folk spirit remains pure in sense in one direction or other. For example, humans can obviously reproduce with dwarves, but the offspring is always aesthetically and biologically speaking very human, which does not make sense. Biologically, we are scientifically speaking different species. Dogs do not breed with cats, do they? Oh, what? The same effect can be seen in the most functional folk mixed breeding. Logically, it should not be evolutionary adaptation dictates the creation of a mixture, not a one-sided creature. So it is theorized to be some type of powerful esoteric effect that allows this reproduction to take place in the scholarly community. We call it the Oso effect, one-sided offspring. Okay. You know a lot about this topic, huh? So one side is always dominant. But doesn't that mean dwarves would eventually stop existing in Norvik and just become human? That is a good question. I ask good questions. Right? If two people live alongside on another for a long enough time and they reproduce with one another equally, but the offspring are all aesthetically human, then yes, eventually there would only be one people, and it would be people who look human. Okay, तो इनका existence भी खतरे में है. Okay. Okay. However, there is a big factor in charge here, that is elusive and enticing topic of mating preference. There is not much proven data I can point to, but if you allow me to speculate, then I would only say only a minority of the population of any tribe will ever have a strict preference for mating outside of that tribe. ठीक है. Without a basic assumption like that, I do not believe the tribe itself would remain intact enough for civilization to emerge. So in this case, Dawes in Norvik, I do not believe the two tribes can ever truly merge, cooperate. Yes, cohabitate, of course, even mingle and date and crossbreed. Absolutely, why not? But merge, no, impossible. Okay. Of course, this assumption ignores the Oso effect, so it feels a bit crackpotty. Take it as you wish. Short for one-sided offspring. ठीक है. Not biologically speaking, but esoterically, yes. Objectively so. There's a list of this hierarchy in some textbooks, but it's pretty taboo topic as you might imagine. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. Maybe I have not done enough work to say anything for sure. ठीक है. Nor I have been peer reviewed. Okay. Nor am I a very sane or stable individual. He grins. ठीक है. I think I understand it now. So the halfling scholar leans back in his chair. I think you're crazy. I think you got something cool cooking here. I think your theory needs a lot of work. I think your rant about breeding was very conspirational. Conspiratorial. Okay, ठीक है ठीक है. I think it's a cool enough idea. So do you? Okay. He gives you a quick nod. I would not spend my old age here if I did not agree. In some deep sense, he sniffs. Thank you for listening, my rant cleric. Thank you, sir. What is love? Love? He lets out a frustrated groan. Pure calamity. Dead and destructive. Its nature is just perverted and foul. Because it is a complete surrender without idealization. To love is to accept without proof or demands or conditions this complete surrender to another. Ridiculously risky. Do you know about love? So I shouldn't love? But it's worth it, right? He shrugs. If you can, yes. Of course you should not take such a risky bet. Then he takes a breath. Love is completely unpredictable and dangerous encounter. Oh my. Love पे भाषण मिल रहा है इससे. And I have yet to meet a sentient folk which is not afflicted by it. And interestingly enough, I see no difference. It is universal. Elf love, halfling love, devil love. True love is always irrational. It is finding that perfect inside of the imperfect and falling entirely into it, swallowed by it. क्या ही बोला है भाई ने. True love is always irrational. It is finding that perfect inside of the imperfect. Oh my. क्या ही बंदा है भाई ये. Oh लो. Nice. True love is always irrational. It is finding the perfect inside of the. Oh, यही पढ़ा. Some folk might act it out in different ways, depending on their communal nature or biological urges. But if you are one of the few who do not need it, good, be happy. ठीक है. ठीक है. That's it for मतलब अभी के लिए तो इतना बस है अपने के लिए. He has helped us enough, I guess. We need to find his book also. So चलो यार. And also the goblins. Where are these damn goblins, भाई? Where are they? ये क्या है? Free trade. Closed ward shut. ठीक है. Should I try and pet this creature? I think we should. Just once. Wisdom throw है. I think we should attempt it once. एक बार save कर लेते हैं and then I would attempt because I would dare not to do this. Two. Oh, how does one do this? You try to see from the beast's perspective. How would you like to be awoken if you had to awoken from your lovely slumber, and if you had to be awoken from your lovely slumber by a helmed, handsome stranger? If you had to be awoken from your on a day such as this, I lost my train of thought. What am I doing? That question is by which method would you like to be awoken? I don't know. A hug. Okay, try that then. Are we dead? A light tap. The bones in your body cracking, hard ground merging with your flesh. Oh, where are we? But you live. Oh, we are. Why I am reloading. I am not doing that for sure. भाई XP हिट नहीं लूंगा मैं भाई इससे, ये फालतू बंदे से. ठीक है. Maybe we can try saves coming and do the dice rolls, but वो फिर मज़ा नहीं रहेगा यार गेम में. तो लेट्स कीप इट अ D&D. तो छोड़ देते हैं उसको, जाने देते हैं. ये नीचे क्यों नहीं जा रहा है? ठीक है, जाने दो. यहाँ जा सकते हैं क्या? I'll come back tomorrow, I guess. ठीक है. इनसे बात नहीं कर सकते. यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है. ठीक है. There are few goblins over here, but no one that can help us actually. वो goblins actual में जो है ना वो कहाँ पे मिलेंगे वो एक बार ढूंढना यार. Actual I mean their lair I guess, वो जो भी है उनका. ये gnomes भी क्या जैसे स्क्रीन पे आते हैं वो पूफ हो जाते हैं यार. वो दिख रहा था मुझे, ये देखो जैसे स्क्रीन पे आते हैं दे पूफ ऑफ. छोड़ो यार. डिवाइन इंटरवेंशन. ठीक है, एक बार स्किल चेक हो जाने पे वो अच्छा है यार एक्चुअली. वी कैन एक्चुअली. कैन वी अटेम्प्ट दिस वंस अगेन? The cogs keep spinning, but you notice something. The dedendum. It's called the dedendum. You approach the cog and the sticky red thing stuck to it. I will return. I will just save. एक बार कर लेते saves coming I guess. क्या है ना, मुझे देखना भी है यार एक्चुअली में. गया इसका हाथ. यार ये नहीं मिले. अपने डेक्सटेरिटी हाई होनी चाहिए थी यार ये सब के लिए. ठीक है, ये बाद में ही होगा प्रोबेबली क्योंकि मुझे नहीं लगता ये अटेम्प्ट भी करना चाहिए. ठीक है. वो गॉब्लिन्स कहाँ है यार? आई वांट टू मीट दोज गॉब्लिन्स. एंड ये क्या? रेजिस्टेंस नोट. व्हाट डज दिस थिंग डू? Examine strength +1, wisdom -2. A handwritten note entitled Important Notice. To Resistance member of Tolstad. That sounds like a good organization. Read the note. Tonight's thing is cancelled. Meet up tonight on the waterline instead. It's time to stop the chant. It is signed by R. When is this meeting? This evening it seems. Tonight should mean something like between 19 and midnight or something. ठीक है. The chant. How much the game is completed? अरे we are there 1/3 probably 1/3 क्योंकि 18 घंटे का प्ले थ्रू है यार टोटल. तो 6 घंटे हो गए अपने, तो आई गेस है थोड़ा बहुत बाकी है. विल कंप्लीट इट ये वीक या फिर नेक्स्ट वीक तो हो ही जाएगा. और उसके बाद तो डायरेक्ट क्रिम्सन ही है, तो हो जाएगा अपना कंप्लीट. नो वरीज. लोकली प्रोड्यूस न्यूज़पेपर बाय एजगल. तेरा क्या चल रहा है? हाँ 1/3 यस. Locally produced newspaper by Asgal authors. ठीक है. Waterlane. You know what Waterlane is? Don't be stupid. It's right down below. You know the underground port, largest port in the city. Closest path is probably through the pillar crossing. Right. Interesting. ठीक है, तो ये पोर्ट पे ही जाना है. ठीक है, इनकी 7 बजे मीटिंग है. ओके, तो लेट्स चेक द क्वेस्ट वंस कि अपने को क्या क्या करने का है. अभी वी हैव गॉट मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेस्ट्स. ओके, ये बुक ढूंढनी है. ये सिटी बिलो कहाँ पे है वो देखना पड़ेगा पहले. लिच हाउस ब्लूज. Visken is very sad. Find out what's going on in his lich house. The dark knight appears to have some connection to Visken. He's very scary. ठीक है. You were brought to the leech house by some fishermen. How did you know? Surviving your plunge into the river. The riverman Thalasus once rescued you. Oh hell ना, मैं बेसन का पोई खाया. हाँ हाँ आराम से खा ले खा ले खा ले. ए यार बट गेम मस्त है यार. मुझे आई एम नॉट टायर्ड ऑफ दिस. मतलब अगर है पढ़ने के लिए ठीक है. आई एम नॉट दैट बॉदर्ड अबाउट इट. ठीक है. गेम अगर अच्छा है ना, गेम प्ले अच्छा है, स्टोरी अच्छी है, आई वुड प्ले इट। ये डोर क्या है यार? उस स्ट्रेंथ से आई कैन ब्रूट फोर्स इट? हेल ना ब्रदर। 15। प्लीज वंस मोर। अरे यार, वन मोर ट्राई आई गेस, जस्ट इन केस। ये इतना कम मतलब वी आर हाई ऑन स्ट्रेंथ, सो दिस शुडंट बी दैट डिफिकल्ट राइट? रुको यार। यार वो गोल्डन ऑर्डर फिर से पढ़ना पड़ेगा मुझे, रुको रुको रुको। वो कर लेता हूँ फट 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 से। वो ये ऊपर आए थे तभी नहीं मिला था लेकिन मुझे, जब पहली बार आए थे। ठीक है। यू विल प्ले आई इट एंड लेटर चैट। हाँ हाँ ठीक है ठीक है। आराम से आराम से। आप मैसेजेस पे क्यों जाता है यार ये चैट? ठीक है। वैसे भी दूसरा कोई चैट नहीं कर रहा है तो दैट इज नॉट दैट मच ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम। ठीक है। एक अच्छा है कि अगर एक बार कंप्लीट कर लिया तो इट इज डन। यस। एक बार ये खोल लेते हैं ना, ट्राई करते हैं खोलने का। दिस मस्ट लीड टू द रेस्ट ऑफ द रोलर मिल। ठीक है। वुडन डोर ब्लॉक्स योर पाथ। ओ या लॉक राइट, लॉक टाइट। ही शट इट ऑल टू कीप हिज पीपल एट बे, ओनर इन फियर ऑफ हिज लेबर। ओ लेट्स गो। ओ बट ये फेल होगा राइट? 14। एक बार और, एक बार अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं। डेक्सटरिटी वंस मोर आई गेस। ये इसका तो नहीं होता है भाई, इसका अपना स्किल इशू है। ठीक है, जाने दो जाने दो जाने दो भाई, जान दो। एक बार ये करके देखता हूँ। दिस गाय। बहुत ज्यादा हाई क्रेजी नंबर चाहिए यार ये तोड़ने के लिए। ठीक है। तो दिस इज यूजलेस आई गेस। ठीक है चलो बाहर ही जाते हैं। ये बाद में ही अटेम्प्ट करेंगे फिर। अरे वो गॉब्लिन्स नहीं मिल रहे यार अभी तक मुझे, वो गॉब्लिन लेयर ही नहीं मिली है फॉर सम रीजन। अभी वो खुला होगा क्या? देखते हैं, चलो चलो चलो। वहां पे भी गया नहीं हूँ मैं बहुत टाइम से। और 4 बज गए और यहाँ पे वापस आना है 6 या 7 बजे, तो वी वुड बी हियर। इससे बात कर सकते क्या? वो 20 क्राउन है बट डेक्सटरिटी चेक है। ओ हेल ना ब्रदर। रेस्ट फर्स्ट। यार रेस्ट कहाँ करना पड़ता है? और वो क्योंकि अपना एग्जॉशन भी पीक पे है यार। आउट ऑफ कमीशन। ठीक है। सिक। These goblins, where are these damn goblins? Maybe I can enter this one later. I have feeling I can. अरे तो कर ले ना अभी. Slit mailbox says Snell HWBT. ठीक है. Oh, here it is. Hey, you are that cleric Snell's looking for. He is waiting at the south entrance outside. ठीक है. साउथ एंट्रेंस तो वहाँ वो कहाँ पे है साउथ एंट्रेंस. वी फाइंड दैट गॉब्लिन भाई. वी फाउंड हर आई गेस बट snail is looking where is he. यहाँ से है क्या कुछ. कैन यू लेट मी थ्रू हियर आई गेस. साउथ एंट्रेंस आउटसाइड नहीं है यार. आउटसाइड कहाँ पे कहाँ मिला है. कहाँ पे बैठा है वो. मिसिंग समथिंग और कुछ. ये स्टेयर्स ग्लिच्ड है फॉर सम रीजन. मुझे लग ही रहा है. रुको एक बार ना यहाँ से बाहर जाके देखता हूँ. यहाँ से कुछ और है क्या. हाफ फेस प्रॉपर्टी मूव अलोंग. ये नहीं है. ठीक है. ड्रंक स्विंग्स ओपन एट 18. ठीक है. ये अभी नहीं खुला. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. यहाँ स्नेल है. ये स्नेल है क्या. वेस्टिंग ट्री पे कुछ अपडेट हुआ है क्या. और ये मिल्क डिलीवरी का भी मिशन है राइट. वो भी चेक करना है. ठीक है. ये स्टेयर्स ग्लिच्ड है यार. ये कर दो फिक्स प्लीज प्लीज प्लीज. साउथ ये क्या है. नहीं. ओपन सेट सन डाउन. ठीक है. अपर W व्यू लोअर W डॉक्स. तो ये वेस्ट साइड है क्या. वेट 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 वेट. ये चैट मुझे ना हर बार 2 मिनट बाद ओपन करनी पड़ती है क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि वापस से ग्लिच हो जाएगी फॉर सम रीजन. आई होप इट्स नॉट ग्लिच्ड गाइस. और लाइक कर दो इफ यू आर एंजॉयिंग द स्ट्रीम प्लीज. स्नेल नहीं है यहाँ पे. ये स्नेल नहीं है. ये नहीं है. वेयर द हेल इज इट. अरे ये भी तो ये फालतू रोड ये कर रहा है ना. ब्लॉक कर रहा है ना. यहाँ मैं जा सकता हूँ यार बट ये ग्रिफिन भी तो ब्लॉक कर रहा है. यू गो इन एंड खेल दिया भाई उसने. -10. ऑलमोस्ट गॉट इट. छोटा रिलोड क्योंकि ये हील करने के लिए मुझे वापस से ठीक है. 13 or 14 is good I guess and we can Reset our spell slots, I guess. इधर ही है. अरे नहीं, ये इससे हील होते हैं राइट. इसेंस से भरते हैं. अरे यार, ठीक से यूज करना पड़ेगा. वी डोंट हैव दैट मच इसेंस विद अस. कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है. यहाँ पे वो है ना, वो हाफलिंग बैठता है यहाँ पे, तो ये भी एरिया नहीं है. तो ये क्या ले सकता हूँ क्या? कैन टेक इट. ड्रीम पैच, ये क्या है? Small amount of pixie essence incorporated into a sticky patch can be used to recover a third level spell slot. Oh, okay. ठीक है. साउथ एंट्रेंस पे वो गॉब्लिन है. ये वेस्ट है राइट. तो यहाँ तो नहीं आना है. ठीक है, चलो यार. तो अभी मेन सिटी जाके देखते हैं. मेन सिटी में वो कहाँ पे है. अगर प्रोबेबली मेन सिटी के यहाँ पे ही किधर होगा वो, तो ढूंढ लेंगे उसे. इफ नॉट देन इट इज व्हाट इट इज, आई गेस. ये कौन है? ये लोग नए दिख रहे हैं. ये पहले थे क्या यहाँ पे? आई गेस यहाँ पे थे ये लोग. कैन टॉक टू देम. ये कौन है? ठीक है. Fine Lord of Norvik, Pillar, Election, Troublesome, Missing Paladin class, Leech House, Fall into the River, Shop Owner. ठीक है. ठीक है, जस्ट अ रिमाइंडर के लिए है ये सिर्फ. ठीक है. ये कौन है? द गॉब्लिन अहेड. गॉब्लिन गार्डन इज अहेड. ठीक है. ओ ये है ना. ओके. नेचर सीप्स थ्रू द क्रैक्स. ठीक है. ये है अपना बंदा. दम मजा आया खा के. नाइस नाइस. मिल गया भाई, अपना गॉब्लिन मिल गया अपने को. अ लिटिल वीजल. लेट मी गेस, यू आर द क्लेरिक. द क्लेरिक? यस यस, आई एम द क्लेरिक, दैट्स मी. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. You feel growing pull towards being a cleric. I'm Snell, a runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady has been waiting for you. This old lady must be chieftain, the matriarch of his tribe. You should greet him properly, give traditional goblin salute. Right, time to mingle with lesser creatures. Nice to meet you, Snell. Perform a traditional goblin salute. You raise your arms upon into the air as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin. He is being charmed, of course. Cleric, what are you doing? Goblin is clearly confused. Explain it to him. Don't understand. I'm respecting your culture, Goblin. I'm sorry. The Goblin clears his throat. Goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. The Goblin is clearly nervous due to being around an enormous masculine aura. Aura है अपना. I don't think so. We have aura. Bro's thumbnail game is improving day by day. Thank you, bhai. Thank you. Okay, right. Head down to the garden throne, but he waves his claw towards you. What's all this? You look like human shit. Oh, are we? He's insulting you. Yes, he is. Whatever do you mean? I fell into the river, I died, and I was reborn. None of your concern, goblin. Fell into the river. He gives a shocked laugh. Wait, really? It is fine. Somebody's fished me up. Lucky you, suppose. Just dust yourself off. I'm not afraid of her. Tell me about this lady. Yes. Sure, for starters, she is the most powerful woman in Norvik. And considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your damn job, Cleric. Rude, you are on a holy mission. You cannot rush such things. Okay, lead me to her. I guess lead me to her. Good, but just make it perfectly clear some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges. And he grins, showing off his polished fangs. Enjoy the garden, Cleric. Oh, we would. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. Your body trembles. She's just another warlord fighting over scraps. Don't let her get to you. You look over the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed. He's away. He's always with you. Follow him down the stairs. Let's go to the goblin garden, I guess. ये क्या है? These railings follow the safety council. ठीक है. क्या बोल रहे हैं? Because of that shirt, you look like war owl. अरे आज जैसे काम खत्म हुआ वैसे बैठ गया यार मैं खेलने के लिए. Please say greet inside the war owl. Greetings. The war owl greets you, and today we are playing some Counter-Strike. I'm the war owl, and I still have no closure. भाई साहब क्या ही दिन थे यार. We have experienced peak CS भाई उस time पे because of that guy and guys like him who were creating content along the game, around the game. क्या ही content था भाई CS के around. Those were the days भाई. Those were the days for sure. ये कौन है? ये नहीं है उनकी chieftain. Behold. Oh, Ness Vikala Nissan of the Green. Nissan. I recorded that. Oh my god. Oh, सब पता चलेगा शायद. नहीं, एक चीज नहीं पता चली. Unbothered, moisturized, happy in her lane. Moisturized? She is focused on her work, but she does not seek strife. She will help you if you do not pose a threat. We are not posing any threat. Her knowledge goes deep, far below the city. Learn from her and her loneliness. ठीक है. She is lonely and we are here to help, I guess. Not in that way. Gonna tag war owl now. Oh my god. Really? We can steal something from a swamp extract. And what is this? Speak with animals. She has speak with animals. Oh, can we get it from her? I guess she can give us the speak with animals stuff, I think. वो बिल्ली से भी बात कर सकते फिर हम. Let's go. Let's talk with her. At the top of the garden lookout, you see a strange creature hunched over. She's making potions. Underneath a large red hat, her drooping gaze slowly glides towards you. Now, not a hat, she's got an actual mushroom growing out of her skull. Oh, the elf drops a final piece of mushroom into the bowl on the table and gives you a creepy grin. Nice corner you got here. Slowly and in an appropriately dramatic fashion, she widens her eyes to reveal her piercing red pupils, and her grin widens even more somehow. Her expression leaves you legs weak and not in a good way. Oh my god. Really, why? We are falling in love with her. ठीक है. Yes, white hair, ashen hue, and those eyes. That second elf I see here, aren't they rare? In your days, you have only seen a handful of those gangly freaks. The city holds many folk, but elves are both few in number and seldom intermingle with lesser races. But look at her. This is no elf of Ilium. Yes, yes. This is an elf of Pimia. The elven enclaves who live on the undercoast, also known as dark elves. Although that's a bit on the nose. Hello, elf. You hear a guttural chuckle leave her lips. ठीक है. A man delves into a garden. His sight sets on the mysterious below. Are you that man? Yes. How did you know that? No, the mysterious can stay so. Yeah? Am I that man? Yes. How did you know? Goblins are not the only ones who whisper underneath. I'm sure there's ghouls and goons as well. She tilts her head and comically large mushroom hat. I'm talking about plants and such. ठीक है. The elf stammers can't even speak good. Not a speech impediment. It is her undercoast accent seeping through. Okay. She turns around her अपना charisma जो है ना, that is making us little bit more narcissistic, I guess. और जो intelligence है ना, that is coping with the things that our charisma is failing. अभी ये charisma अपना ज़्यादा high नहीं है, इसलिए हम ना मतलब लोगों को भी थोड़ा ऐसे we are seeing people with a क्या बोलते हैं नीचे नजरों से देख रहे हैं. But intelligence tells us that is not the thing. She doesn't have a speech impediment कि वो उसका accent है, वो वैसे बोल रही है. मतलब वो जो बार बार रिपीट कर रही है ना वर्ड एंड वाला जो ये वाला पोर्शन है. ओके 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 नाइस आई गेस. शी टर्न्स अराउंड हर रेड आईज. शेयर दैट वीडियो विथ यू मेट. ठीक है देखता हूँ यस यस. शी टर्न्स अराउंड हर रेड आईज ग्लिमरिंग बियॉन्ड अ मिस्ट ऑफ स्पोर्स. नेस विकाला ऑफ द ग्रीन. ठीक है. कॉल मी नेसन. आई एम अंडरलिंग टू हेरोफंट ओफिडाना. डिस्कॉर्ड पे डाल दे, डायरेक्टली डिस्कॉर्ड पे डाल दे, चलेगा. ऑफ कोर्स अ ड्रूइड. देयर समथिंग एसोटेरिक गोइंग ऑन हियर. यू आर अ ड्रूइड. प्रूव इट. यू आर अ हैग आरंट यू. यू आर अ ड्रूइड. प्रूव इट. शी जस्ट गिव्स यू अ गूफी स्माइल. आई डोंट सी हाउ आई कुड प्रूव एज सच मोर देन आई करंटली डू. शी पॉइंट्स टू हर हेड मशरूम. ठीक है. आई हैव स्पेंट माई डेज हैंडलिंग प्राइमल फोर्सेज दैट विच grows and decays. Do you know much of it? Yeah, they went over the basics at the tower. It's about nature spirits, right? Like warlockism. No, do you? The towers. Your wizard school. A book learned arcane spellcaster typically plays your strings by memorizing and executing esoteric ritual and chants. Okay, युद्धा गुबड़ बोल के डालता हूँ. Oh my god. ठीक है डाल दे. I am not a wizard, more or less. Yeah, I am not a wizard, more or less. Yes. क्योंकि cleric है हम. We are mix of a warrior and a ये more like a warlock also बोल सकते हैं. But warlocks more on the offensive side रहते हैं. ये support वाले बंदे रहते हैं clerics. She lowers her gaze for what you realize is the first time since she raised it. I would like to hear your tale, human. There is much to be learned from your folk and your settlement in this band. Settlement? It's a great city-state, not some lone village. She speaks as though the earth folk 60-something years of civilization building is nothing but a footnote in her history book. How sustainable is your lifestyle? I'm supposed to know that. You mean me? You mean me in particular or my people? You want an answer now? Both or either. She presses down a mushroom in her bowl, sending a puff of spores into the air. You want the answer now if you have it, but there is no stress. Supposed to know that. I do not mean an exact number of hours or even years until you run out of natural resources. Just approximation. Sustainable? How do you replenish the resources you consume? Think about it. The elf speaks of the realm. How long until your way of life collapses? What was the question again? Earthfolk will eventually chew through this land and be forced to expand. We live in balance here in the city. Personally, could live on an apple a day. That's pretty sustainable. Now, you truly believe that? I hope so. She smiles. Hope is good thing. It might lead you down the right trail. Oh, she is hopeful. So that is good actually. कुछ ग्रिन मतलब ये ऐसे ग्रिम कैरेक्टर नहीं है. आई वॉच्ड योर पीपल फ्रॉम फॉर सम टाइम फ्रॉम डिस्टेंस. आई एम नॉट वन टू मेक जजमेंट्स दैट इज फॉर द अर्थ एंड सी, but it worries me how few primal forces there are to keep you at bay. Primal forces? She places a palm against the rough floor. Offidana has helped keep the undersea from being overtaken by unbalancing powers. Demigods, fiends, celestials, your human arcanists. Each the Majocrats who ruled pre-post-war human civilization in old Diminor, also very minor political party in Norvik. ठीक है, they do so with ease. That's a great war your kind waged up upon another, delayed it, but I do certainly believe it is inevitable. ठीक है, this the primal is just another of those powers she mentions. It can be tamed. It should be. She blames humans for this. The earth folk are peaceful and kind, unlike those godless arcanists. Humans barely exist anymore. We are almost extinct. Don't worry, nature always survives. The primal stuff should just get stronger then. Don't worry, nature always survives. Most often it does, but look at your so-called burned coast and those cursed lands in Diminor. A vast piece of coastline just east of Norvik. It's a charred area filled with volcanic activity and kobolds. Kobolds वो है जो ड्रैगन देखा था ना हमने, वो है kobold. It's one of the many eternally cursed lands on the coast. It's nearly impossible to travel to Reeds via lands because of this area. She means Reeds. Diminor is the old name. She could have called it Old Diminor. ठीक है. Nature makes it through most things, but there are forces in this world that can wring the life out of every band if it so wishes. We must stay vigilant. She takes a deep and deliberate breath. Now of complicated topics, tell me, human, how do you mate? Oh, what? क्या? ये सब क्यों जानना है इसको? Stare at her. Well, she is not allowed to pry. Rebuke her. Your mind races. Hostile? No, probably not. Elaborate. Of course, I apologize if I was vague, human. I only mean most humans in this settlement group in pairs. I wondered if those of your kind do the same from such long-term committed partnership. I am married to my work. Clear your throat. I am the cleric. I go solo. I am the cleric. I go solo. She lowers a mushroom cap and sighs. I see it is the same here then. The path of esoteric guardian is to be alone. The elf starts adding some kind of oily liquid to her mushroom bowl. ठीक है. Strange substance, golden perhaps from some kind of undersea whale. अरे ये अब विजडम के वजह से आ रहे. जस्ट ऑलिव ऑयल, चीप ब्रांड. भाई इंटेलिजेंस क्या डब्ल्यू कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है जो विजडम एंड करिश्मा हम फेल कर रहे हैं ना. इंटेलिजेंस जस्ट सेविंग अस विद दैट स्टफ भाई. इफ दिस ओल्ड एल्फ कैन गाइड यू इन एनी वे, मेक इट सो. Show your primal attunement. She finds you reasonable. What do you know about the tea shop? What are you voting for in the election? You don't look like an elf. Only the roots whisper to me. The elf leans closer, twisting her head to the side. You must delve deep, human. Something rotten happened that day. The green quakes, the fear that so. A Discord free पर 10 MB से ऊपर नहीं डाल सकते. ओके 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 ओके. क्रॉप द वीडियो स्टिल इट इज 40 MB. अरे ठीक है ठीक है. फिर मुझे भेज दे, मैं कुछ तो देखता हूँ. ऐसा भी है क्या? अरे अपना हाँ डिस्कॉर्ड इतना लेवल्ड अप नहीं है इसके लिए. हाँ यस यस. लेवल क्या 0 है अपना, मतलब अभी स्टार्ट किया तो. और ये भी नहीं है अपने पास कुछ. नाइट्रो भी नहीं है. यस ठीक है यार, देखते हैं फिर. ये गेम खेल के प्यास बहुत लगती है यार. बहुत बातचीत करनी पड़ती है फॉर गेम में, उसकी वजह से. बट मजा आता है यार गेम खेलने में. ऐसे गेम खेलने में मुझे मजा आता है. बॉर्डर्स गेट भी है, उसमें भी 100 MB स्टिल ओके. बट वो कुछ लेवल अप करना पड़ेगा ना डिस्कॉर्ड, उसके लिए पैसे डालने पड़ेंगे डिस्कॉर्ड में. देखते हैं वो बाद में देखेंगे कुछ. अभी के लिए मुझे भेज दे, मैं देखता हूँ कुछ. What do goblins whisper about? What do you think happened? Do they whisper anything useful? She leans back and lets out a resigned sigh. You do not speak with this tree often, do you? So you were here when it exploded? No, I was much further below. do you think happened? I will not deliberate on things I have no knowledge about. ठीक है, thanks, move on. एक बार कर लेते wisdom. Oh my god, we failed. How could you do such a thing? To prove attunement requires years of training. You perhaps done a few exercises in your spare time and you have read about druidic magic, but perhaps you can try it anyway. You focus your mind on the nature around, the life, the decay, the funny looking mushroom. You cannot sense it. Magic is hard. Sure is. Maybe if I know you are barking up the wrong tree, you keep clenching. Pressure. अरे यार HP hit लिया हमने. ठीक है. Perhaps this was a foolish choice. That I think it was. But pain can be good teacher. Perhaps you learned something here. What? क्या ही फालतू L लिया हमने. उसके पास कुछ तो होगा राइट, वो उठा सकते हैं प्रोबेबली. रुको रुको, इसके पास बुक्स है, ये है. एप्पल्स उठा सकते हैं क्या इसके? नहीं यार, इससे ही बात कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, इधर कुछ नहीं है फिर. वुमन हैज नथिंग विथ हर आई गेस. थोड़ा एरिया एक्सप्लोर कर लेते क्योंकि वो मेन एरिया फिर स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. टनल टू द रिवर. ओके, दोज बिफोर लेफ्ट मेनी होल्स इन द बर्ग ग्राउंड. ठीक है. Shows pop-up of buying nitro and get up to 500 MB of per upload of per file upload. ठीक है ठीक है. नाइट्रो देखते हैं बाद में फिर. वो नाइट्रो का अगर इतना सीन होगा. द ड्रैगन हरसेल्फ. ओके ओके, ये इससे बात करनी है. रुको रुको, थोड़ा देख लेते हैं. ये क्या है? Viscon's Lich House must be located within these walls, just a bit further up. Oh, I can just go through here, I guess. ठीक है. Let's talk with her, I think. I can try. Oh, dexterity check है, but I can take +1 constitution, slowly regenerate HP over time. I wish I had dexterity भाई. I wish I had dexterity. मैंने ले लिया होता इससे, पता है क्या? पिक्सी डस्ट भी ले लेता और ये भी ले लेता मैं इससे. डेक्सटरिटी इज सो नीडेड. भाई कर दिया. तूने ले लिया, नाइट्रो ले लिया. वाई ब्र, अभी क्यों डाल रहा है? थोड़ा वेट कर लेता. मैं भी थनपा हूँ, हार नहीं मानता ना. कोई ना कोई रास्ता निकाल. तो क्या किया तूने? मतलब क्या कुछ सीन किया? क्या किया? हाय स्वॉट, हाउ यू डूइंग? क्या चल रहा है? ना नॉट नाइट्रो, MB कम कर लिया. ओके ठीक है. चलो यार, इससे बात करते. वी आर हियर एट द ड्रैगन प्रिंसेस. ये जो है, जो भी है, वो लेडी सेज लिव. तो विजडम का यार, विजडम इज सुपर लो फॉर अस. समथिंग इज वेरी रॉन्ग. क्या ही इंफॉर्मेशन मिली है इसके बारे में. वाओ, थैंक यू आई गेस. You approach him below a sprawling tree. The well-dressed goblin stands proud beside. Hey, sir. The well-dressed goblin stands proud beside his master. Go ahead, cleric. With a proud smirk, he motions towards the wooden throne. Such a little weasel. You should stand before the throne. Address her court. ठीक है. ये तो फिर से नहीं कर सकते राइट. रेस्ट फर्स्ट. ठीक है. The goblin glares at you with his muscles. ठीक है, इसके लोग है ये. ओके. You approach the throne. The sprites flutter, their glow illuminating the not so well today. Guys had a bit of family incident, so was sad all day. Came here to divert my mind. ओके. चिलैक्स भाई, चिलैक्स. इधर. और खाना खा लिया? क्या चल रहा है अभी? फैमिली में तो कुछ ना कुछ चलते ही रहता है भाई. अब से कहानी घर घर की आई गेस. dirt ceiling above. If you sad, have some good food. That's what I do. Yes, that's a good solution. हाँ डिनर तो हो गया था. Okay, okay. The sprites flutter their glow, illuminating the trunk of this great tree's root, reaching far below its branches, holding up the dirt ceiling above. ठीक है. ओ, ये कुछ अलग नहीं दिख रही है इसमें. इसमें तो बच्ची दिख रही है. Lady sagely. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. आइसक्रीम खा ले. ओके ओके. यस यस. आइसक्रीम अभी तो आइसक्रीम खा सकते हैं भाई. क्या ही गर्मी हो रही है अभी. So this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is magnificent. Cleric of Norvik of Earth and River. Her shrill voice echoes out through the chamber. She's talking to you. You are the cleric. I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself. Her words are tainted in disdain. Her voice causes you to shiver. Constitution इतना लो है क्या? मतलब 20 इसके लिए लग रहा है. ठीक है. They told me cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human, you should run. No, wait, you can't, but you should. Why am I sitting here waiting? Immense presence, you have no power here. अरे हाँ, हमने बहुत टाइम लगाया यहाँ पे आने में. Yes. और वैसे भी लग ही जाता क्योंकि हम डूब गए थे. Actually can't have food also. Someone passed, so वो restrictions है. Okay, okay, okay. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है. आई गेस स्ट्रीम एंजॉय कर ली थोड़ा बहुत. फिर खाने में रिस्ट्रिक्शन मतलब फास्ट जैसे. अरे अपने इधर बोलते हैं ना कि थोड़ा कुछ फैंसी नहीं खा सकते, वैसा वाला स्टफ. तो दैट रिस्ट्रिक्शन आई गेस. I had an incident. I had an accident. It's only been a day. My apologies, lady. My masters are idiots, but I am here now. Don't worry. Her frown quickly turns into a grin. Since we are on the same page, then you can sense the dread in the air fade yet. Here, hers is a frightful presence. You need to stand. You do not let her impact your stature. Constitution throw ये तो हो सकता है यार भाई. अपना Constitution हाई है यार. या appeased her somewhat. ठीक है. तो भाई इसका स्केल इशू इतना बड़ा है ना. नो 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 नो. Get out of here. Adrenaline keeps your legs from buckling under that intense duress as you turn and run. Whatever reaction the goblins have to your retreat, you are not around to see or hear it. Where am I? You ran for quite a while. When your mind calms itself, you're sitting inside of an empty barrel. Does not appear very manly to hide like this, but who knows, maybe it's very masculine barrel. How did I get here? All of this is rather confusing. I hid in a barrel, more or less. The dragon chased you. Maybe. Leave the barrel. As you do realize the barrel is but one of many located in the tunnel you have never seen before. There he is. I see him. Cleric? We are here again. You have now wasted another precious hour. Please do not run away again. You see Snell panting next to the throne. He's been running around for nearly an hour looking for you. The goblin is dedicated. You'll give him that. No, like बाहर का खाना, no hair and nails cutting. हाँ yes. उतना तो पालन हो नहीं सकता. जो जितना होता है उतना. ठीक है. Trying to but life doesn't give me a break. हाँ यार, कभी कभी थोड़ा और मतलब जब भी हम डाउन रहते हैं तो और कुछ चीज़ें हो जाती है पाइल अप. तो यस, आई एम फेमिलियर विद दैट. तो ठीक है भाई, चिल कर ले अभी के लिए. अभी लाइफ मज़े ले रही है तो लेने दे भाई. अभी और क्या कर सकते हैं. दैट इज़ लाइफ आई गेस. और गेम्स खेल सकते हैं भाई. लास्ट ऑफ अस खेल सकते हैं प्रोबेबली, अगर मन है तो. नहीं तो स्ट्रीम एंजॉय कर ले. नॉट माई फॉल्ट, यू आर स्केरी. लाइफ इज स्ट्रेंज. यस इट इज. खेला है क्या तूने गेम लाइफ इज स्ट्रेंज? बाय द वे मेंशन किया तूने. गिव स्नेल अ थम्स अप. वेल डन ऑन फाइंडिंग मी. He opens his mouth to give a resigned thank you. The lady, however, gives him an angry gaze. could have gone faster. He lowers his head in silence. You can see his legs trembling. You are not the only one afraid. Let us continue. The dragon leans on her armchair, letting you out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, Cleric, a local business caught up in an inferno in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road, my road? She roars and you stand your ground. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word. He's alone believes the halfway bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. ठीक है? Okay. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in. I'm trying. Okay, ये पढ़ लिया था. ठीक है. The magistrate speaks for the city. Why does Darrow say that? Where is your usual jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. An official recognition of law and on Lower Tolstad. The definition of that has always been vague. Some see it as anything below ground level, some as below water level. ठीक है. Why does Darrow say that? Because he's fool born out of nepotism and alcohol. Horrific slander. Magistrate speaks for the city. ठीक है, जाने दो. She glares at you. It is or was rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. She snaps her fingers towards the goblin to her right. That means it's a part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit. He says, bowing his head, lady. My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises, to deal with it, to clean up even. No, suddenly it is the city's business and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple. That's one hell of an accusation. Don't slander the great city of Norvik, goblin. Sounds shady. I'm just here to do my job, lady. That's one hell of an accusation. A sharp glare stabs you. Oh, you haven't heard half of it. And don't get me started on the actual effects this has on my people. Snell, she says, and beckons towards the comely goblin. He approaches the root and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf. Then he turns to you. The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They have yet to send anyone into the actually investigate the scene. ठीक है. How can we know that? You should trust the magistrate? You want to check it, yes. You want to check it, of course. The lady glances at him, to which he responds by making a nervous face. That explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident. So despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. Thank God. Who were the injured? Oh, witnesses hai. Yes, we only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns. That sort of prefix used by earth folk, a human most likely. हाँ ये पता है इसका नहीं. ठीक है. It is honorable to name a son after the father. He was apparently dressed in fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have something conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he looked like one of them Dungeoneers you hear, a real adventuring man, end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Water Lane. Dungeon or Water Lane? अरे यार fail हो गया यार. ठीक है. So we have to, I guess, go to both the places to look for him. Frank, son of Frank? Yeah. Really? Yeah. ठीक है. A dungeoneer, if you believe it, that comment was from one of the militia members. Could be smart to check the city below just in case, despite the dangers. Down to Water Lane? Yeah, seems like he was heading in that direction. Though down could mean a number of things, Water Lane included. Fancy yellow outfit. I'm assuming some type of Ridzian fashion. I did something risky today. क्या किया? बता. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, he says, considering the state of the building. Why was he there? We do not know. Where is he now? We do not know. भाई साहब इनको क्या पता है फिर? उसका नाम पता है बस इनको. So where I work, there are many different companies. So I had applied for a company which was in the premises. So I went saying to Ava that I'm meeting my friend. Okay, समझ गया, मैं समझ गया. मत बता. I got it. दूसरी जगह पे गए. हाँ, देख लो भाई साहब, स्ट्रगल, हसलर भाई, हसलर. You just let him leave. You do not. Do you know anything? Sounds like you were handed a tough hand. The goblin does not respond, although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking down the stairs. Maybe down to the crossing or somewhere else, we don't know. Snell gives a nervous look to his master before answering you. We have theories, but we need proof. The lady raises her claw. Unveiling has begun, Cleric. Secrets in the ashes. Corruption, madness, she claws at her wooden throne. Politics. Rambling of fools. Bureaucracy wears her down. ठीक है. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster, someone who cannot go unpunished. Justice, yes. A spell would indeed be the only logical answer for such destruction. A rogue spellcaster, isn't there an anti-magic task force we can call for? Why, yes, there is, she explains. She points with sharp fingers. You. अरे यार हम ही ये तो है यार. Yes, yes. क्या ही स्किल इशू है अपना भी. So I went there, gave them the interview, and so like nothing happened. Also got भाई साहब, ये देख लो. तो अभी जॉब की बातें नहीं हो रही probably, I guess. But not full name दो. अरे भाई साहब, skill issue. The lady clears her throat. She demands respect. She gets it. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge tribe and the Earthguard city clerics shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. Okay, the dragon has spoken. So this is about revenge. This is my investigation. He scoffs. Sure, why not? Just bring me my justice, cleric, and glory you seek will be yours. Oh, here we go. We have spoken like a knight, and she has given us a nightly, I guess, nightly talk. LinkedIn पर घर आके मिल गया. So probably Insta ID. अरे भाई साहब, इनका deep search देख लो. Snail, she says, waving towards him. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, he says, bowing his head. You are the handler of this case. You worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric, together you will have access to both upper and lower Tolstad. His expression is that of shock. He did not expect this. Dragon of Tolstad completed. Do not disappoint me, Snell. Do I have seen this a new member to the party? I always wanted a goblin of my own. Oh my god, he will not talk like this. New member to the party, he ignores you. Takes a deep bow. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, your will be done. Your will be done? क्या फालतू? What? At your service, Lady Sageleaf. She grins. Yes, you are. Snails takes a step forward. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you quick wave. Let's go, cleric. Snail has joined as companion. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Tolstad. अभी achievement मिला है Snail से मिलने का. For as much as she told you, there's a danger you're missing here. I visited the tea shop entrance, but it was shut. Yeah, by esoteric decree. So you got to ask your coin lord for the passphrase, unfortunately. And we should look for that witness. Yes, yeah, our Frank dressed in yellow. He winces. Either one over on water lane or down in the city below. Water lane तो मैं गया हूँ. I did not see ये Frank, son of Frank शायद. And we should also look for that witness. And right, where is the tea shop again? Let's go. Yeah, let's go. ये क्या है? A tunnel to the central Tolstad. ठीक है. ये क्या है? Tunnel to the lower layer. रुको यार, एक बार सेव करने दो. बहुत सारी बातचीत कर लिया ना, तो थोड़ा डर लगता है यार. ए बच्ची ठंड का जॉब लगे ना लगे पार्टनर सेट कर दूंगा। ओ माय। ठीक है भाई, ठीक है, अपडेट अस ऑन दैट इफ एनीथिंग हैपेंस और आल्सो नथिंग हैपेंस, दोनों अपडेट वी वुड बी गुड विद गुड। टनल टू द रिवर, ये कहाँ जाना है? रुको रुको रुको, एक बार मुझे ना चेक कर लेने दो। ये ना बंदे बहुत मिसलीड करते हैं यार इसमें। एक क्वेस्ट अपनी कंप्लीट हुई है अभी, वो कैसे समझेगा? ड्रैगन वाली क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हुई है। कौन सी वाली हुई है? ड्रैगन 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 ड्रैगन, ये वाली कंप्लीट हुई तो ओके, वो वाइट ग्लो कर रही है, ठीक है, कंप्लीटेड। कितनी लेट कंप्लीट हुई है वो क्वेस्ट, ठीक है, बट हमने ये सारी क्वेस्ट गेन कर लिया तो वी आर समवॉट अहेड आल्सो, तो इतना कुछ स्किल इशू तो नहीं चल रहा है अपना। ये मिसिंग पैलेडिन भी तो ढूंढना है। रुको रुको, एक बार ना क्या करते हैं, इधर जाते हैं, ये रिवर वाला जाएंगे। एक बार मुझे ये चेक कर लेने दो यार, यहाँ पे क्या है। ये जो बंदा है ना जिसने हमें बाहर से निकाला था, प्रोबली ही हैज सम सीक्रेट्स। लेट्स गो। ओ यहाँ पे आ गए हम। अ ग्लो ग्लास, वेरी कॉमन मैजिक आइटम, ठीक है। ओ स्वॉर्ड, +1 स्ट्रेंथ -1 विजडम, ठीक है भाई साहब। विल टेक एज मच स्ट्रेंथ एज पॉसिबल। ठीक है, ये इक्विप करने से अपना और विजडम कम हो रहा है, ठीक है। स्ट्रेंथ वैसे भी अपनी 22 है, ये 22 है, ये 16 है। डेक्सटरिटी अपनी 10 है, ठीक है। तो करिश्मा और विजडम में ही मार है अपना अभी, ठीक है। ये डीप स्टोरेज है। दिस विल एम्प्टी ऑल रिस्टोर्ड आइटम्स इन योर इन्वेंटरी। क्या 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 क्या? ओके, टाइनी डिक्टेट, +2 इंटेलिजेंस। ओके, +2 इंटेलिजेंस बढ़ रहा है यार इससे, बट डेक्सटेरिटी गिर रही है एक से। जॉब लगने लगे ना लगे पार्टनर, शुड आई स्टार्ट अ थ्रेड लाइक दे डू day 1 ऑफ टेक्सटिंग हर, लेटर day 1 ऑफ डेटिंग हर। ओह माय गॉड। का तू वो धूम वाला आली है क्या जो day 1 पे ही भाई फैमिली देख ली? और यहाँ पे वो चोमू था, वो गायब हो गया क्या? इधर एक था वो। 3 एप्पल्स, वी वुड टेक 3 एप्पल्स। पॉइंट्स। ओ माय, इंपोर्टेड गुड्स, द रिसीवर इज मार्क एज HWBT। तो HWBT क्या है? यहाँ पे एक बंदा था राइट, कोई तो गायब हो गया वो। ये बॉडी को हाथ नहीं लगाएंगे भाई, ये बॉडी डैमेज देती है फालतू में। तो ये भी तो है। You approach a crate full of sand. Looking closer, you see how the lid has been bludgeoned. There's splinters and the nails supposed to keep the crate shut has been ripped out. The goblin glances over at what you are doing. Let's see. That's he shoots. His eyes shoot open very very wide. No, back off right now. Do not touch that shit. Okay. Mosquito sand. ठीक है. You have ever seen him moving more carefully than you have ever seen him move before he gently places the lid on the top of the crate once more. ठीक है। ए दिल भरा ऐसे मत बोलना, तू तो मोटिवेट कर। अरे मोटिवेशन, तू है मोटिवेटेड इनफ आई थिंक। समथिंग मस्ट हैव स्टार्टेड इट टू मेक इट पुश ओपन द लिड लाइक दैट। ठीक है। ही वाइप्स सम स्वेट फ्रॉम हिज ब्रो, ठीक है। You don't want help with that? What would it have done to me if From what I understand, I would have choked you, drained you of blood, and slowly, it would have, ठीक है, slowly mushed you inside that crate. Okay, leave भाई leave. So मरते मरते बचे, I guess. Thank you Snell, thank you. W dude, I guess. और नीचे जा सकते हैं? तो मैड पैलेडिन भी यहाँ पे ही रहेगा क्या? सिटी बिलो. ओके ओके. हाय नंदिनी, हाय. क्या चल रहा है? प्रिपरेशन हो गई क्या? Swamp extract, we are taking everything, भाई. Something soft latches itself around your ankle. There is no time. It is क्या है? It is a, वो ट्रैप है. Tightens around your boot with a violent tug. You are forced to the ground, hitting the back of your head on the steps. Before you can react, your entire body has been dragged over the edge. Cleric? No, 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 no. You're failing. You're falling, but not far. With a painful snap, your descent is stopped. Oh, pull yourself up. Seems like I'm a bit of pickle. How long can I hang like this? Look at the rope. It's snared tight around your boot. Should keep you hanging for a long time. You see how it is connected to a series of pittons wedged below. No, not yet. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. A side of the stone walkway. Next to you is a hanging rock. It acts as a counterweight. Success. कुछ तो अच्छा हुआ. Final deep breath. You feel the numbness spread as you heave upwards. One gloved hand grabbing the rope, then another. Through sheer power, you pull your entire body weight upwards, climbing higher and higher until a green claw grabs your hand. Your goblin companion groans as he helps you up. You roll over the edge, get the rope off. Your fingers dart around your ankle, desperate to remove the latched rope. You rip it off and toss it to the side. Free, safe, alive. A skilled hunter, most likely. This is no mechanical contraption, just a series of pittons and a strong rope. The goblin stumbles back. Effing hell. You realize you have been holding your breath. Your lips are probably turning blue. I need to breathe. Air fills your lungs. You're alive. Thanks, Nell. He nods. That was a very nasty trap. I don't think I would have noticed it either. ठीक है. Pasquil hemp, the type of to grow on the border between Haixi and Kargamesh. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. अर्नव, क्या चल रहा है? मैं कहा गुड मॉर्निंग जी. डोंट नो व्हाट दैट मीन्स बट आई डोंट लाइक द लुक ऑफ इट. ठीक है, रियली आई डोंट. अरे फिर यहाँ पे ट्रैप होंगे तो सेव कर लेते यार. मर ना जाए हम यहाँ पे नीचे. इतना नीचे आने के बाद वी आर नॉट डाइंग. और ये जगह ट्रैप्ड ही लग रही है मुझे. You approach your companion. Let's get on with it. Remind me what we are doing here. Stay in formation. This place is dangerous. No need to tell me twice. Lead the way, Cleric. I've got some stuff to take care by myself. Go solo. Oh, I can go solo as well. Where do I sleep tonight? I don't know, Cleric. He gives you a defeated look. Can't the city pay for something? Cleric, for God's sakes. Can I sleep with you? What the hell? ठीक है. कुछ खास नहीं चल रहा है. Okay. Maybe I can sleep with Visken. Can I sleep in the Goblin Garden? I can just sleep here. Guess I could ask the Coin Lord. Yes, I'll skip sleeping for now. भाई sleep तो करना पड़ेगा. ये देखो क्या हो गया है भाई. हाफ HP है हम अभी. एक बार पूछ लूँगा इसको. Maybe can I sleep? No, and seriously, don't phrase it like that. Sleep with. वही तो भाई देख रहा. Maybe I can sleep with Visken. You are probably too warm for him, and don't phrase it like that. Can I sleep in the Goblin Garden? No, or I mean, he thinks about it for a second and then once again says no. He looks around. Just here. Yeah, it's not so bad. Right here. He's reacting to your current environment. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, the Darrow's your boss on this job, isn't he? Guess you got another thing to talk to him about. ठीक है, fun. ठीक है, ठीक है. Oh my. Oof. ये पिलर टचिंग कर सकते हैं अभी शायद. Once more, I guess. Touching pillars and gaining powers. ये क्या है? नीला पत्थर, शार्ड ऑफ योर. ठीक है. ये कहाँ जाता है? डोर, हाउ इंटरेस्टिंग. इट इज नॉट. भाई मुझे यहाँ. वो चूहा. करिश्मा -1. वाइट रैट. आप बताओ कैसे हो? अरे मैं बहुत सही यार. कल हो नहीं पाई यार स्ट्रीम, कल थोड़ा काम में बिजी था, इसलिए अभी गेम में रिकवर कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा बहुत. कल बहुत ज़्यादा काम आ गया यार, इसकी वजह से नहीं हो पाया. वो ये वाला ना, इससे वो पिलर से पावर मिलती है. रुको रुको, मुझे ना हील अप करने दो. सेकंड लेवल का नहीं यूज़ करते हैं. रुको, मुझे एप्पल्स मिले थे कुछ. आई कैन यूज़ दोज एप्पल्स आई थिंक. या फिर ये यूज़ कर सकता हूँ ना. ये बॉय, ये बॉय. The pillar of your towers before you. It whispers to you unintelligibly. Yes, yes. Touch the cold pillar. You place your hand upon the cold surface. अभी क्या खेल रहा है और अर्नव? ये खेल रहा था शायद. स्टारड्यू खेल रहा था बीच में, मैंने वो स्क्रीनशॉट देखा था. Your body quakes standing in the awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? अरे ये तो पहले मैंने किया था ऊपर टच, ये वापस से क्यों बता रहा है? आई नो दिस पिलर. द थॉट स्टर्स इन योर डीप सेंस ऑफ लॉन्गिंग. परहैप्स वन डे यू विल जॉइन इन दैट सेक्रेड सेंसेशन. परहैप्स राइट नाउ. Advantage, you have talked to it. Yes, yes. Disadvantage, the goblin is impatient. Oh, success. You. Oh, esoteric ebb. Your gloved hand presses against the surface. You will find the will to listen, to bear the burden of that solemn voice. Close your eyes and pray. Silently mumbling. हाँ, स्टारड्यू तो वीकेंड पे खेलता हूँ दोस्त के साथ. माफिया 3 स्टार्ट करा था बट खेलने का टाइम ही नहीं मिला. सच एक ही मिशन करा है, वो स्टार्ट वाला मिशन राइट, बोट में जो चोरी करके भागना रहता है स्टार्ट में. या फिर उससे आगे चला गया, वो बोट से कुछ भागना पड़ता है आई गेस. Silently mumbling the same words as always, to your God, to your people, and this great city. It fades, the voice grows not in size but in number. Some of them join in your prayer, some dismiss it, some hate it. Before your dark landscape stretches covered in the bodies of the damned and the waiting, their souls on display for judgment and callous sorting. Among them you see one face turn to look at you. At first you believe it to be him, then you understand as the man who appears to be both younger and older gives you the kind of look of regret of a father would have on seeing the return of a lost child. He returns to face the stairs. You watch him go again and again, again. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. You get a grip, the vision has faded. Whatever you saw, it quickly disappears deep into your skull. The pillar does not whisper here, it screams. Go down, further down. You understand plainly there is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time and further below, finish up. I think we are not supposed to be here. I get this feeling that we are not supposed to be here. The roots. तो स्वॉम्प एक्सट्रैक्ट ना बिल्कुल स्टार्ट में हो जब पैसा चुराते हैं. ओके 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 ओके. हु इज दिस? भाई लड़ाई वड़ाई करनी पड़ेगी क्या इससे? रुको रुको, पहले सब चुरा लेते हैं यहाँ से जितनी भी चीजें हैं. एक्चुअली ये अच्छा है, कुछ भी चुरा सकते हैं यार यहाँ पे. लॉर्ड पू. Among the tangled maze of vines and mossy rocks, you see thick roots of bracken tree. They crack open the walls and ceiling of this half-dwarven, half anti, क्या है anti-spalian chamber. Hello. The tree does not respond. Alas, I don't think it's got a mouth or a brain. I guess you could talk to it with some magic. Then again, I am no expert. They are thick and create a vast tight forest. ठीक है. Something hidden beyond the wall of roots. ठीक है. The roots go deeper, much deeper. Okay. I should break down these roots, shouldn't I? Nod your head and stop speaking to the tree. हम और हमें ये कंपेनियन मिल गया भाई अभी इसमें, दिस गॉब्लिन गाय. तो ये इसे ही हम ढूंढ रहे थे एंड वी गॉट हिम. चूहे कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं क्या? इससे -1 विजडम होता है. ठीक है ले लेते हैं. वो पहला वाला क्या था? -1 क्या मिल रहा था उससे? ये चूहे कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं भाई, सारे चूहे कलेक्ट करेंगे हम. -1 करिश्मा है इसे पिंक वाले चूहे से, ग्रीन वाले से -1 विजडम है. ओके ठीक है. प्लस तो नहीं. दिस विजर्ड यू कैन फाइंड समथिंग इंटरेस्टिंग अपॉन इट्स पेट्रिफाइड सरफेस. ओके. A figure stands before you, frozen in stone, completely petrified. Their arms are raised defensively, hands covering their face. Basilisk victim, nasty way to go. How do you know guys just have these statues in the area? Examine the figure, look at the ropes. Examine the figure. The details are perfectly preserved in stone. Even every fold of fabric, every strand of hair. We don't make the rules, Cleric. The old lady would love to clean these up, but there are laws against it. This is designated as a dungeon area, not as in the jail type dungeon, but as in dangerous monster territory. Oh, we are in a monster territory? And we don't have clerics with spells powerful enough to reserve basilisk victims. Okay, that seems to be the case, eh? Anyway, try not to break this poor sword. Ornate robes with arcane embroidery, a wizard. The style is old, decades, maybe longer. From the arcane era by the look of it. There is a rectangular shape pressed against their chest. A book clutched beneath. Oh, mil gayi shayad. It has been turned to stone along with its wielder. Try to see the book more clearly. You peer between the stone folds of fabric. One page is partially visible. The text upon it is still somewhat legible. Stone does not completely obscure ink if the pressure was hard enough. The handwriting is cramped, a wizard's note. Most of the page is obscured by the angle and the stone, but one phrase stands out clearly, written in bold lettering at the top. अरे वो बुक उसको देनी है शायद. Master has Haginshags, I will learn. A formal phrase like a student's oath or a passphrase. Haginshags, one of the most powerful magocratic families in old Dominor, known for their. Okay, ठीक है. तो ये पास फ्रेज है शायद. We can go into the tea shop with it. I think that is the name of the one of the greatest house of arcanists in old Dominor. You commit it to memory. Something somewhat interesting, I suppose. Okay. और ओ ये भी कुछ तो है. Stepping in front of the petrified person's statue, you get a sudden sense of paranoia, as if someone is listening in. It's difficult not to. You are very loud. That voice must be some kind of telepathy. Find the source. Who said that? ठीक है. Do you like such games? नहीं. Probably not, I guess. उसने बोला था, मतलब इतना डायलॉग्स है और वो सब पढ़ना पड़ रहा है ना. If this was automated na, if someone like a good voice actor, everyone would enjoy this game. But in this state, I think probably very few people would. And I don't blame anyone, क्योंकि बहुत पढ़ना पड़ता है. मेरा भी मुंह दुखता है यार पढ़ के. ऐसे लगता है मैं हर स्ट्रीम पे आता हूँ और कहानी मतलब कुछ पढ़ के जाता हूँ ना. हाँ वही. Stop thinking so loud. It's giving me a headache. Your eyes land upon the nose of the stone statue. At the very tip you see something tiny and unremarkable. A simple ant. Unremarkable. We might be tiny, but trust us, we got a bite. Stare at the ant. Are you inside my head? Aren't you just Absolutely adorable. Stop calling me weird things. Cranium ant है वो. Okay, we are one of many. We can smash it, right? An esoteric ant. Am I going crazy? Please smash it. अरे यार ये फालतू है यार. No. You slap the statue with an open hand. Stop it. You psycho, you monster. Slap again. I just strike your palm once again. This time you feel something push against it. अरे यार. One of your fingers bend backwards and cracks. इसका सब टूट गया. वैसे आजकल तो कोई भी गेम अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. यस यस यस. कुछ कुछ जो आ रहे हैं ना, मतलब हाँ यार, मतलब आ रहे नहीं, मतलब जो मैं भी अभी खेला ना भाई, पहले जो 2 गेम्स खेला, आई थिंक वन वाज पासेबल इनफ. मतलब जो ये था बैनिशर्स तो ठीक था आई वुड से, बट रेसिडेंट इविल 0 ने मुझे जो हेडेक दिया है भाई, आई वुड नॉट एवर ट्राई अगेन रेसिडेंट इविल 0. गया भाई वो गेम अभी मेरे लिए. दैट गेम इज डेड टू मी. लाइफ ही हमारे साथ गेम खेल रही है. वो भी सही है यार. Look, let's just calm down here. Not a bad guy, not a threat. And sorry about the fingers, self-defense, right? You're not a pest. That's a definitional question, so let's move on. You call us one. We didn't really used to have a name since we are a hive mind. So one will do for now. Right, good to meet you, one. Yeah, good to meet you too. Goblin stares at you, then stares at the statue. You having a moment or something? Explain this to my companion so he doesn't think I'm crazy. Right, sup dude, you a goblin? Perks up and looks around. Psychic ant point at the statue's nose. Oh, he gets ready to smash it. No, relax. We are alone. We just need to ask for a favor. Oh, ये भी quest देंगी क्या? ठीक है. Do you know how much trouble you cranium ants caused us? We had to hire a specialist just to get you to leave. It was a whole thing, but we left you. You won, so let bygones be bygones, as they say. ये ऐसे शिवर क्यों करते हैं ये words? ठीक है. He stares at the ant for a few seconds, then he frowns. F it, sure. As long as you guys don't return, then fine. What do you want? We need your help. We were driven from the area a while ago, but we left me behind. You mean I? ये वाला वैसे डायलॉग नहीं लग रहा है वो रश आवर में बोलता है वो you is me? No, me is me. वो वाला, मतलब अभी I don't know the proper dialogue, but yes, वो जो जैकी चैन और उसका जो डायलॉग रहता है inside that dojo basically. We left me. This whole identity thing is really new to me and never been disconnected from the hive for this long before. It's really difficult. You don't want to be an individual. I think it's pretty great. Being alone sucks. Rejoining the hive sounds like a good idea. You should do that. अरे ठीक है. I agree. But if you help me out, how about we give you something in return? This sounds like a quest. ये मेरा स्ट्रेंथ बिल्ड का कैरेक्टर ना, तो इसको जब भी क्वेस्ट परकअप होता है ना, ये आ जाता है भाई. ये इसके अंदर का नाइट जग जाता है भाई. दैट साउंड्स लाइक अ क्वेस्ट. ये हर बार आता है जब अपना स्ट्रेंथ, मतलब जब कोई क्वेस्ट का जब ये आता है ना. I don't need a reward. I will help you because it's the correct thing to do. Something in return, you say. That sounds like a quest. I like quests. Okay, sure, it's a quest. Yes. We know the location of a secret stash. It's buried in the undercoast path, like below this place. Below the city below? Right below it. That's low. Sure is the undercoast path is well, it leads all the way down to the undercoast. Right past the gravity flip. Although you won't need to go that far down, it's too dangerous for someone like you. Anyhow, pick up the ant. I will get you to your brothers, my friend. Aren't you afraid of getting, crushed since you are so tiny? One is good name. What are you voting for? What do you know about the tea shop? Yes, good. The ant might have picked up something interesting about the explosion. Explosion? Oh, so that's what was the other day? Whole cavern shook, crazy stuff. That ant clearly doesn't know anything interesting. It's an ant. Hey, that's not fair. I'm real perceptive, There was some stuff happening after the shaking, I'll admit. A human in yellow clothing went past the roots. He did something esoteric to the hairy brute to get in. Assume he would come back screaming for the south from the south tunnels. But I never see him again. वो cranium ant add हुई अपने inventory. You are a real cool guy, buddy. We'll be sure to remember you as one of the good ones. And once I get back, that is. Alright, so questing time. You should go down below the underpost path and then talk to the ant. ठीक है, just pick him out of your pocket when it's time or something like that. Thanks. Put the ant in a pocket. वो तो उसके बारे में पता है, तो इसके साथ उसने बात की. Okay, let's save up. Let's save. What is your name? Yes, वही वाला डायलॉग. Yes, what is your name? वो वाला. Yes. भाई ये कुछ तोड़ ना दे हमें, बस एक बार ये देख लेते हैं ये क्या है. जा तो नहीं सकते, प्रॉब्ली जा सकते हैं. व्हाट? अरे यार कैंप भी नहीं मिला और ऑलमोस्ट इट्स, और मुझे बाहर के भी क्वेस्ट करने हैं यार. He has a good apple and he has a wooden shield. ओ ठीक है. He or she है शायद. मून गोर HWBT गार्डियन. HWBT क्या है? Human, a hairy beast towering over you, its face contorted into a stern and probably permanent frown. Watch yourself, this is halfway territory. Oh, this is a bugbear. They are most common in the west, living in the rough lands between Ford Nip and the VK. This woman does not hold power over you. Do not let her stand in your way. She notices Snell with you and gives him a nod. Runner, hey Moongor, things going well? Oh, ये दोनों जानते हैं एक दूसरे को, ठीक है. They are going. She nods in your direction. This is your cleric? Seems so, yeah. I thought he'd be taller, she says with a scoff. I don't like your tone. You know this creature, Snell? I am the cleric. Nice to meet you. The bugbear places a hand on her weapon. Do not cause trouble. A morning star, beware. Morning star? No, that is clearly just a spiked mace. A club. He sure keeps her hand on it. I have some questions about the day. इसको पता रहेगा क्या वो टी शॉप के बारे में? Probably इसके साथ ही उसने बात की है, right? Have you seen a man in yellow? She grunts. This beast can't even speak properly. Is that a yes? Speak clearly, bugbear. She bares her fangs. I did. Are you looking for this man? Well, clearly. The bugbear shows you a deep frown and says, if you see him, stick a knife through his heart for me. What? Wait, why? I saw him approaching from the pillar. Chamber told him to step away from the halfway turf. But that bastard, he cast a spell on me. That handsome, huh? That's awful. If you fail to resist it, that's on you. What? No. He was ugly as the rest of you. You think I am ugly? I cannot see your face, human. But I would assume so, yes. I saw him approaching. He wore an ugly yellow robe. Then he said a few words and I suddenly happily allowed him to pass. Oh, so he's a wizard, I guess. Okay. क्योंकि उसने वो एक्सी की शायद, I guess. Gods, I hate kittens. You can fix her. You hate kittens? Avenge your honor. Salute her, I swear. What else can you tell me about him, huh? Please. He had slightly darker hair. Unlike most pale humans in Norvik, he carried a backpack and several things. How much darker exactly? Somewhat between a tan hill goblin and a pale ox. ठीक है? That's very good information. Thank you. I'll avenge your honor. Okay. You must find this man and punish him the way you can earn her respect. Do what you want, I do not care. In which direction did he go? Through the south caves. She points toward the damn tunnel down the slope. I warned him about the monsters as he walked away because of that darned spell. I would have hope for him to be dinner for some hook horror or dark mantle, but that turn invisible as it. Oh, he's invisible. I hate wizards. भाई वो wizard ही है. I'm a wizard by the way. Same can't stand those nerds. I'm neutral on them personally. The bugbear lets out a grunt. Can I have spell scroll that you have got? No, of course not. I got this gift. Can't just give it away, please. No. नहीं देगी यार वो. उसका probably quest करेंगे तो probably देगी. You look like a great warrior and a woman. Attempt to flirt. Should we do it? Let's try. I do not look like a human. I am. Yeah, that's what I mean. I agree a lot. I like it a lot. Oh my god. What are you attempting here? She laughs mockingly. Some type of courtship? You are a fool. Prove yourself worthy and I might look your way, you buffoon. I will return once I avenged your honor, my lady. She clicks her tongue. Yeah, whatever. She likes it. Okay. What's it like working for the HWT? They are good. Lady Sageleaf is a great leader. Her power is overwhelming. He's a weak, inefficient leader who will soon fall. Soon enough. What? ये क्यों है यहाँ पे? I agree that little goblin woman is enough to break a dozen men. You look a lot stronger than her though. I am not. Do not even imply that, human. She looks away for a moment. I have been given a life here, a purpose. While I do not enjoy living among your kind, the goblins are a fine people. Thanks. Not you in particular, Weasel. Weasel, I don't think I deserve to be called that. It's a pretty good nickname. So you guard primarily? Do you do anything else down here? A hobby? Tell me about this life. F off. The bugbear short cortals, ठीक है. So you're a guard primarily. Do you do anything else down here? A hobby? A hobby? No. I do intend to do some gardening duty as well. A druid has... Okay, keep dampness and appropriate level and communing with Lord Pooh when the dark elf requires it. The druid, has she taught you magic? No, Nessan has shown me tricks. I have no interest in magic and its foul nature. You got a green thumb, eh? You get to fight a lot of monsters down here? Yes. But they often break into the upper city below. ठीक है? It is mostly minor monsters, sometimes a larger one. ठीक है. At times, undead fought a ghoul last month. Easy kill, not too interesting. It is my great pleasure to best a dangerous foe. A smile is horrific and bright. ठीक है. Oh, time of day बदल गया भाई. We need to beware monsters. यहाँ से ही जाना है. We can't enter, I think. Abhi. Oh, we can. Oh, we can. A divine era mural. City below city. Beware the crunch. भाई मुझे क्यों लग रहा है we are about to get busted. सेव कर लेते हैं भाई. सेव कर लिया ना. ठीक है. ये ऑटो सेव वाला सेव है या हाँ नॉर्मल सेव है राइट. ठीक है. फिर वी कैन गो. Please don't step on literal human skulls. Cave paintings. Okay. Painted in faded pigments, humanoid figures, simple, primitive, red and white against the dark stone. Examine the painting. You step closer to inspect them. Crude stick figures with circular heads, arms spread wide. Analyze the painting. These are older than White Mane ruins. Okay. Probably from the Fade era, when the snail folk ruled these lands. Before Norvik, before humanity, but that's just a guess. Can I do it? ठीक है, जाने दो यार. Fascinating. These look human. They do. Humanoid at least. 2 arms, 2 legs, round head. But the style is too simple to determine species. Count the figures. 3 distinct figures, each a unique design. ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी एक था ना, वो भी देख लेते हैं, रुको. A tall stone mural stands before you, white main craftsmanship. 3 serpentine figure carved and painted into the surface, divine serpents, each coiled and intertwined with others. Step closer. The colors are faint, but still there's green, red, yellow. Highly detailed yet brutish, ancient techniques. This was made by skilled hands during the divine era. Obviously a white man remnant. Examine the serpent. 3 distinct figures, each with different coloring. The top serpent has sharp teeth, predatory. The middle one appears more serpentine, elegant. The bottom one has unusual markings. ठीक है. They are interconnected, sounds together, bound together. Some kind of divine symbolism. 3 human figures है, 3 serpents है. Okay. What do you make of this? Touch the carvings. Okay, ठीक है. Serpent, he shrugs. 3. There's a ton of these all over the place. You either got snail memorabilia or these lion-style pieces. I would say 90%. From what I learned in school, it was snails first, then lions, then trolls, then humans. He smirks, then goblins, of course. Humans will never fail their grasp of this city, never. Unlike every other creature in known history. Exactly. Never is a strong word. A goblin laughs. Do you do what you do? Then let's keep moving. The southern tunnels are always filled with scary shit. हाँ चलो चलो यार चलो. He is actually right. We should move. क्या हुआ क्या हुआ? वो बंदे को ढूंढना है जो येलो रोब में है ना, एंड ही इज प्रोबेबली अ विजर्ड, तो वो छुपा रहेगा यार यहाँ किधर तो. एंड दिस एरिया इज फुल ऑफ मॉन्स्टर्स, वो बोल रहे थे. तो वी आर नॉट सीइंग एनी मॉन्स्टर्स एज ऑफ येट. बोन डस्ट, ये क्या करता है बोन डस्ट? Dust from a bone grinder, very fine and fairly sparkling, made out of unicorn horn or whale bone or something, can be used to recover second level spell slots. Okay, ठीक है, that is nice. ओ, उसका कुछ तो कपड़ा है शायद ये. A yellow hat. You grab the smooth fabric. Your companion looks around, a bit of sweat rolling down his brow. Or Frank must have gone through here. Keep an eye open. It is yours now. +1 dexterity, -1 strength. Can I wear it though? Would probably wear this. Okay. तो यहाँ पे I'm not wearing that. Okay. सेव कर लेते हैं यार, इधर तक आ गए तो सेव कर लेते हैं. आई एम लर्किंग हियर. वेंट इनटू ओवरथिंकिंग स्पाइरल सेशन. क्या हुआ? वॉचिंग योर स्ट्रीम विथ वन आई क्लोज्ड. देख भाई, अभी आएगा, इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट आ रहा है. एंड इंटरेस्टिंग है यार स्टोरी. तू अगर a sinking feeling appears your gut, it sees death. The goblin jolts to the side. Cleric, there's... Oh, what is that? You? Oh no. Dexterity check, roll initiative. 6. उसका अच्छा हो गया लेकिन. Okay, वो पहले अटैक करे. How did I not notice that thing? It was hidden perfectly. An ambush. The goblin attempts to spring into action, but he's just too late. A monster. Punch it. Once you get control of your muscles again, that is. It appears you have been ambushed. No sheesh. क्या हुआ SWAT? Everything good? Why don't you try listening to music? He wants to some time alone, I guess. तो ठीक है यार. Every time, sometimes it's good to just sit and stare into infinity. He surprised. What? Is there really nothing I can do here? Flung around the shadows of the cavern comes a long tendril. It flies towards you like a ballista firing a long fleshy snake. In an instant, it's wrap around you, everything. Your fool tightens its grip and flails you around. Your ankle is crushed. You breathe through pain, scream and wiggle, but then tentacles pull you back, dragging you, flinging you against the rock. Grab something, don't let it. The roper has you. तो मैं यूज कर सकता हूँ क्या ये? No reason to cast. Why we have all the reason to cast that. The roper has you tendril. ठीक है. It is as an attempt you pull towards its maw, dragging you like fisherman with a thick catch on his hook. You are prey, but you'll break its stomach once consumed. Your companion rushes into action, taking out its sling. Try to grab something. Grab what? The ground, I don't know. He takes a swing and fires off a bullet in its direction, striking right at its center mass. But the bullet just bounces off and lets out a horrendous hiss. Balls. No way you are not getting anywhere near that maw. Like your life depended on it, but because it does. You are feeling sick. I can break free, bhai. Please do it. You are exhausted. I can do this, na? Inflict wounds. Oh, let's go. I can inflict. You grab the tentacle wrapped around your leg and pump a wave of necrotic energy into its rubbery skin. Quickly cracks and breaks. The roper's tentacle lose its grip, break free. It wails and flails. The appendix around you drop to the ground. You are true genius. Now conquer this overgrown squid. Breathe. Roper's turn. The roper laces out again, striking at your legs. It hits you to fall you down, knees your pain. The roper roars. Come on, Snell. He whispers to himself and lines up a shot. Just like a target practice. With a snap, he launches the bullet, hits the beast right in the eye. Take that, you piece of. It roars, it's bleeding from its central eye, but it's standing, now just angered. Just one more shot, keep it distracted. Punch the roper, dance around it, and then get ready to dodge. Can I though? Or should I? Can I just? और एक बार इन्फ्लिक्ट वुंड्स करूँ क्या? बट स्पेल स्लॉट्स रिचार्ज भी कर सकता हूँ मैं प्रोबेबली. I can try attacking the tentacle, right? Oh yes, smash it. Oh, let's do that. There we go. The right time you stomp down boot on the lashing tendril. You feel the hard but soft tissue squish under your weight. The roper screeches its maw widening. Take that. Oh, I did. Hanuman Chalisa, only that suits me. Mate, you are like me. Also listen to great Geet Raman when I'm low. Listening to Hanuman Chalisa every day in morning, it refreshes me. Great habit you have. Yes. To be spiritual is also a good thing, भाई. And somewhat थोड़ा peace मिलता है यार, inner peace मिलता है. Yes. The roper reaches its maw widening. Die fiend, not a fiend. Die monster. Ropers are monstrosities, so yes, that is correct. One last breath. The beast lunges forward way farther than you expected. Its maw brushes up against you and bites down. मुझे लगा ही था भाई कुछ तो लफड़ा रहेगा इधर. यार इसको हराना पड़ेगा यार, फिर कैसे तो हम आगे नहीं जा पाए. ओ ये फिर यहाँ ये है ना, तो इसको अवॉइड करते हैं. ये कुछ तो बॉडी है यहाँ पे. ये वो मॉन्स्टर है. +2 डेक्सटेरिटी. ओ हेल या ब्रदर. दैट्स एन एक्सेसरी, ठीक है। ओके दैट्स गुड आई थिंक। डंजन कंटिन्यूज फार इनटू द वेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ टोलस्टैड, ठीक है। कैन आई स्किप दिस मॉन्स्टर? आई थिंक आई कैन। ओह आई कैन, ओके। वीकेंड पे ट्राई करते हैं स्वॉट। मोस्टली मैं सैटरडे को घर जा रहा हूँ। देयर इज सम इम्पोर्टेंट स्टफ दैट नीड्स टू बी टेकन केयर, तो प्रॉब्ली संडे पे ट्राई करते हैं। Among the fallen and broken of an ancient world lies among them a single structure. The top, a cracked lion's head glares at you, a one-eyed lion with a single dark and empty socket. A shrine like any other, you feel at home. Your knees here. Uh, you see anything like this, snail? Does it work? A shrine to what god? Okay. You see anything like this, snail? Sure. Looks like a normal cat thing. There's a ton of them all over the city if you know where to look. Go on. I don't have anything else to say really. Hard to tell exactly what's going on here due to rubble and the dust. You could try investigate it more closely, but remember the white manes are famous for their traps. A shrine to what god? White mane. They lived here not first, not last. Does it work? You may prepare spells here. There is a connection to divinity. Shrines like this often hold a latent connection to your strings. If you can do it, the shrines of one dead god, why not another? Do not compare Uth to this cat god. If you think your god is somehow unique, then you are sorely mistaken. Investigate कर लेते हैं. Oh, okay. हो गया success. Your gloved hand glides over the markings on the front of the shrine. There's something here inside the stone, and it's tracing your fingers, you realize something is written faintly, scrubbed down over centuries into the surface of the shrine. It says, El Oyo Royo Vigila tus Logros. You take a step back and mumble it to yourself. It means the red eye watches over you. Probably they wouldn't just write that on a shrine for no reason. They honestly might have, but who knows? You glance upwards at the lion's head. The eye socket, perfectly sized for a gemstone, is obviously a secret you would be able to trigger in case you insert the correct gemstone. Look at the eye socket. So I need insert a gemstone. Yes, either a ruby or a jacinth would be a rather practical guess. These barbaric civilizations, if you can even call them that, were all the same shiny rocks in mysterious temples used as esoteric triggers. I'll need to find one then. Indeed. ठीक है. What is the light from the ceiling? It's an illusion, do not mind it. Absolutely not the sun. Oh, I can prepare some spells. Okay. Just in case, if we need them. ये क्या है? Oh, 4 essence. Here we go. अरे यार फालतू मॉन्स्टर है यार इधर. एक बार ना सेव कर लेता हूँ यहाँ पे. एंड एक ना हील करके उसको और एक बार अटेम्प्ट करते हुए मॉन्स्टर को अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं हम. ही इज नॉट दैट टफ. ही इज टफ बट नॉट दैट टफ. ठीक है. I can use also one essence also, right? क्योंकि सारे स्पेल स्लॉट्स मिल जाएंगे मुझे. थैंक यू. ओ ये, अरे यार उधर था यार. उधर ट्रिगर था पता है क्या, बट ये चोमू चल गया उस पे. 11 is good, right? ठीक है. ठीक है, ये पता है हमें क्या होता है. 2 डैमेज लिया है. ठीक है. Wow, we are taking it like a diya. As it attempts to pull down. ठीक है, ये तो कॉमन था. ठीक है. ठीक है, ग्रिप लूज हो गई उसकी. एंड प्रोबेबली अरे नो रीजन क्या, हमें हील करना पड़ेगा यार. Is it that hard? Okay, 1 HPM भाई साहब. Oh, did we beat it? Goblin reluctantly returns a thumbs up to you. Oh, we beat it? Okay. But 1 HPM, क्या? And also exhausted. Okay, okay, okay. मैंने वो ग्रीज लगाया था, इसके वजह से थोड़ा बहुत ये हुआ, बट उसका मेन अटैक लगता ही है यार. और सेविंग थ्रो अपने सक्सेसफुल है, उसके वजह से बचे हैं हम. आई नीड टू हील अप भाई, आई नीड टू हील अप. ठीक है, अभी के लिए 7 HP वुड डू आई गेस. एंड आई नीड टू फाइंड सम सॉल्यूशन टू दिस HP वाला थिंग यार. Also I need spells भाई. At least 2 spell slots would be good. Who put these barrels here? Oh, ये रोड खुला है. What? यहाँ पे कुछ तो है और. नहीं है probably. Another way, another one-way door. Okay. The sewers, the city below. Okay. Potion of healing. Okay, here we go. Oh, there are apples. Thank you. 8. Thank you, I guess. We need these things. So much food. That is true. Oh, ये क्या चीज है? A grill and some crates. वो बंदा इधर आया था क्या? These are the sewers below water lane. ये क्या है? HWT crates plus historic stove. At the end of the sewer path, you encounter a stove. Around it sit some crates and what looks like a ragged bedroll. This is a camp. The goblin looks around the dark damp. I don't like this one bit. It's feel the stove. It is not entirely cold. कोई तो पास है recent हाँ. Is it normal to camp in place like this? No, cleric. Norvik sewers are not notoriously dangerous. Okay, look around. Some rats scurrying around the corners, nothing else. कोई तो है यहाँ पे यार. Leaning in, you see symbols hatched into the corners of the wood. HWBT. The goblin inspects them as well. We had shipments going missing waterline in periods. Now I know where they end up. He taps the crate spices. Taps another potatoes. Yeah, it's food crates. Just food over time, it's been a lot. Yeah, these crates hold food. Why food? Look around. Glance reveals most are empty. Whoever is down here clearly siphoning off resources from the halfway bridge tribe. Why food in this sewer? So foolish question. Obviously, this is a hideout of some kind. I have been trying to nail this thief for a while. Figured it was some organized thing. And you never thought to check the sewers? Why food? Of course not. It's not even connected to water line except for the water flow, and that's... He stops and squints at the water. Those... You see what they are doing? I have no feeling you are going to tell me. They have been dumping crates into the water. They then catching them down here, probably with a net or something. The goblins glances around the tunnel. Diabolically, I would be impressed if it wasn't my job to keep track of this shit. A hunter? Oh, ye aaya na? Who is this guy? What? Honestly, this whole thing is creeping me out. This is making me hungry. Why food? You know, I've been asking myself that very question. And I could never quite figure it out, but look. The goblin shoves the loose lid of a crate, revealing an empty inside. A colony of sewer folk eating that stuff. Oh god, they have got a mega monster down here. It's either that or hold on a mega monster. Is that an official classification? No, it is now. I don't think you have the authority. Of course you do. Right. Off the top of your head, you calculate that 3 full-grown adult human men could live on this amount without problem, or very large creature like a loxory or a minotaur. Elephant folk known for their massive size and ability to keep growing their entire lives as part celestials. Most of them, like Divine Torum, live in Divinitorum and Yim, although some are known to migrate peacefully into the village of Vizca Peaks, and from their Girikut homeland, the dwarves generally have a good relationship with them. ठीक है? ये आ रहा है भाई. You're telling me you're obviously... I'm Snell, I just did. Look at the goblin like a newborn bird in the nest. Look at its mama. Maybe we should just leave. No, it's just a saying. Saying or telling you are still narrating, it's quite strange. Oh, I get it. Right behind. This is making me hungry. We could go... Also go get back up. This is kind of big deal for the halfways. Bhai, aa gaya wo. Lady Sageleaf will be happy to finally get this thorn cut down. We should go get back up. We don't have time for that, Snell. What do you mean? You do random shit all the time. It's not random, it's called questing. Oh yeah, I do. Don't I? But he gives you a frustrated look. What's the name of the quest? That's an awful name for a quest. Yeah, what would you call it then, smart ass? Okay. Hungry in the Sea was the quest. Just crates and consumables. The Lost Goblin shipment quest. Fine, yours is better. Thank you. You're very flesh. The companion gasps for air as he glances back. Crate Rage of Askan. Turn around. The goblin is already on the move. He's sling loaded, spinning, aiming to see Hunt come to Crade. How good. You watch the hulking mass of flesh and wet scales rising from the shadow of the sewer. A crocodilus. अरे dexterity roll क्यों आता है यार हर बार? What the? But we passed that. I guess. मतलब we got the better initiative, I guess. अरे यार उसको भी it bless your soul. As in playful toying with his food is suddenly over. The croc-like creature lunged forward. Silently and focused, it reaches your face and entire body enveloping you with its maw. अरे सेविंग थ्रो पे आ गए यार, हम लाले पड़ रहे हैं अपने। ठीक है यार, इसको ये वाला कल करते हैं यार अभी। बट इट इज एन इंटरेस्टिंग जगह पे आ गए यार हम अभी। मजा तो आ रहा है, मजा तो आ रहा है यार। तो गाइस लाइक कर दो इफ यू हैव लाइक द स्ट्रीम। हाँ बट आज के लिए इतना ही करते हैं यार। मजा तो आ रहा है अभी गेम में, बिकॉज वी आर मूविंग इनटू एक्चुअल क्वेस्टिंग ना। मैं पहले सिटी एक्सप्लोर कर रहा था और मैंने बहुत सारी सिटी पहले एक्सप्लोर कर ली थी। ओके सो वी आर नाउ इनटू द एक्चुअल क्वेस्टिंग पार्ट ऑफ द गेम। तो ये कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे ये वाला पार्ट, क्रोकोडाइल वाला। लेकिन यस मजा तो आ रहा है भाई। आई वॉज अबाउट टू से मेट सो जा, कल उठना भी है। हाँ हाँ अरे यार, और मैं कल मतलब कल मेरा थोड़ा ज़्यादा वर्क भी हो गया, तो थोड़ा ज़्यादा टायर्ड भी हूँ, तो इसलिए और ज़्यादा नहीं कर सकता। बट मज़ा आ रहा है यार अभी। यस। और शायद और हाफ गेम बचा है, मतलब और मे बी मोर पता नहीं। बट देखते हैं यार कितना कितना हो पाता है, कितना कर पाते हैं हम। चलो यार, थैंक यू एवरीवन, थैंक यू स्वाट, थैंक यू अर्नव, थैंक यू थनपा, थैंक यू नंदिनी, थैंक यू whoever was in the chat today, and I will take your leave guys for today, and we will see a half। क्या 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 बोल रहा है, नहीं समझा मैं। शुभ रात्रि, शुभ रात्रि भाई, शुभ रात्रि। चलो यार, गुड नाइट गाइस। ये क्या बोल रहा था एक बार, उसके लिए रुका था मैं। ए हाफ क्या कर रहा था। शर्ट हाफ नहीं है, शर्ट फुल है, बट मैंने बस वो हाफ करके पहना है। अगर तू शर्ट की बात कर रहा है तो। चलो यार, थैंक यू एवरीवन, सी यू टुमारो। हाफ वाज माय एंथुसियाज्म फॉर द गेम। ओके टाइम हाफ, हाँ हाँ हाफ प्रोबेबली बोल सकते हैं, क्योंकि 1/3 मैंने क्यों बोला था, क्योंकि 6 आवर्स के अराउंड हुआ था ना, तो 18 आवर्स का बताया गया। तो प्रोबेबली वी हैव क्रॉस 9 समथिंग आवर्स, 8 या फिर 9 आवर्स। सो वी आर 40% देयर, 60% बचा अभी भी। और 5 दिन है भाई गेम में, अभी अपना फर्स्ट डे खत्म हो रहा है गेम का। लेट मी टेल यू दैट। और वो कॉइन लॉट डैरो से तो मिला ही नहीं है जिससे हमें जॉब मिला है ये। तो वी आर ऑल्सो मतलब वो भी तो मेन पार्ट बचा है। मतलब ये गॉब्लिन वाला जब क्वेस्ट थोड़ा बहुत प्रोग्रेस कर लेंगे ना, प्रॉब्ली यहाँ नहीं आना चाहिए था ये जो अंडरग्राउंड सीवर जो है ना। दिस इज नॉट वेरी सपोज टू बी, बिकॉज ये थोड़ा हार्डर है, क्योंकि हर बात पे अपने देख रहा है ना तू कि इनिशिएटिव रोल हो रहा है, डेथ इनिशिएटिव रोल है हो रहा है। वी आर डाइंग अ लॉट इन दिस सीवर, सो प्रोबेबली नॉट द बेस्ट प्लेस टू बी। बट इफ वी मतलब अगर मैं मतलब वो उसके अगर कुछ स्किल इशू होता है, वी वुड गो बैकअप, मतलब ऊपर जा सकते हैं वापस वैसे तो। वैसे भी और वो नीचे वाला मॉन्स्टर तो हमने ठेल दिया है। चलो यार चलो, गुड नाइट एवरीवन, आई विल सी यू टुमारो। थैंक यू, आई अप्रिशिएट योर सपोर्ट गाइज, थैंक यू एवरीवन, थैंक यू, बाय बाय, एंड आई विल सी यू टुमारो। पीस आउट, पीस आउट।